Hey guys, Brad-Duct Tape-Hale here, and hopefully we're coming through loud and clear. I don't know what happened. OBS, for all of a sudden, for some reason, I haven't changed anything from it from last night. I don't know if an update came through, but yeah, none of my things that I had to preset were at that, so I just had to go through and reset everything. Anyway, hopefully you guys are hearing me loud and clear. Hopefully, okay, alright. So I went through and checked it, and it was like none of the stuff was registering what I was doing. And I don't know why it wasn't. It wasn't even, because you go and you have to select what, like if it selects the microphone from the webcam or the microphone that you use or your headset or the audio, all that stuff had reset for some reason, and I don't know why. So I just had to go through and reset that and get that taken care of and go from there. So I'm just trying to fix one or two things right now, and we'll get that taken care of. We'll get that all done. I am just fixing one or two things on the side, and we'll get this all started, guys. There we go. Yeah, I got that, YouTube. Please let me do what I want with this. Okay. So this way no one's confused. That's all taken care of. Okay. Alright. I think we got this fixed. Oh, that was a ginormous pain in the ass. So let's get this done. Anyway, what I was trying to say was that I was trying to unlock and earn some stuff, and apparently it seems like I have to go and select something because the nozzle I thought I bought wasn't showing up. Well, I don't know. I think it is. Like the 3000 nozzle, let me check something. Yeah, the 3000 info. The Prime Vista 3000. Do I not own the Prime Vista 3000 yet? I own it, though. What am I missing? Let's... Alright. So that's my positioning. Are you telling me that I have been using the weaker version this entire time? Oh my god. Quit. Wait a second. Prime Vista 1500 standard. It's the 1500 turbo nozzle. There's that. Wait a second, I guess I'm misunderstanding something. I got the gloves. Why shouldn't I be able to switch to these? Yeah, Prime Vista 3000, I bought it. Why can't I switch to it? You know what? I'm going to look up something. How to switch Prime Vistas. to make sure I'm doing this, so we're not all going like, you could be doing stronger stuff. Beyond that, how's everyone doing today? I'm sorry, I'm trying to make sure I... Alright, let's see if I can get this. How to change washer, okay. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Gotta ice the donuts. Working hard. That's a good thing to hear. Okay. Okay, so change washer. Okay, so E, which pulls that up, but I should be able to change my washer. There we go. I was pushing the wrong button. Oh, there we go. Oh, I don't own any extensions for this one. Okay. Now I get why there's like triplicates of everything. Really wish the game just like goes like, oh, you have to get attachments for every single one of these. All right. I don't. So you have to get attachments for every single gun you upgrade to. Okay. Well, let's just see how good this is. Good lord. That's a spicy gun right there. Oh my god. We are gonna... Yep, it's those gnomes. Those gnomes are hidden everywhere. Oh wow, this is night and day. Look how easy that's cleaning out. You're telling me I've been playing with the weakest nozzle. You know what? That's why it's taken so long. Good lord, this is just slamming through this. I did the car one, and it was just like spitting water on it, and you're like, that is hardly cleaning that, if anything. Oh, the better nozzles are so much nicer. Like, see how easy that's cleaning off? Oh my god. We're gonna burn through these so easy now. They like, see right there. That's just, we are just, we're like Sonic the Hedgehog over here. And it's just, oh, it is just taking all this stuff off like cake. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get the nozzles. I have a feeling for the roof. Or at least a mid-extension right now. This thing's shooting strong enough that I'll be able to at least clean some stuff pretty easily. What is this, like the old witch's house in the woods, and, you know. 'Cause a lot of these seem to be like folklore and fairy tales. Alright. Donuts sound delicious right now. Yes, for St. Patty's Day tomorrow. St. Patrick's Day. I am going to be making a batch of potato soup. And it's going to be so good. I was going to make shepherd's pie, but the vote was for potato soup. We got a bunch of friends coming in from out of town. They're driving in right now. And we're doing St. Patrick's Day. with potato soup and Guinness bread. And then we're all going to go out to this barcade that's like probably 10-15 minute train ride from us. And then just go play a bunch of old school arcade games Friday. So you'll probably see some footage of that. I'm taking my new camera lens down there to get some footage and get some content to post on the channel that's not just some fat guy playing Power Wash Simulator. Although you guys like this, I enjoy the hell of it. I really liked last night playing Power Wash Simulator with Generation Monster and just laughing our asses off. And that's why I like streaming. If it makes me happy, it's something I want to watch. I hope it's something you guys want to watch. So, yeah, we're getting this all nice and clean. It is calming. It's very relaxing. It's one of those like, this is nice. This is nice. Alright. So that's clean. Am I just cleaning this side of the fence? See, like, this is the same area that they use for the old lady's house with the shoe. It's literally the same one. Because then there's, like, the little hidden footprints over here you see once you get over, and there's, like... There's a gnome... Yeah, there's a gnome hidden out there. So, I mean, you know, this... You know, I kind of want to get Lawnmower Simulator. I really do. Just because it's the same anal retentiveness of, like, kind of like Farmville or Stardew Valley. I mean, Stardew Valley's popular because it's menial task, but it's made in a way that our generation likes it. You know, it gives us something to do. No, I think I'm staying in the boundaries because it's showing that stuff is getting cleaned after I just kind of spray one side, so. This is so much easier. Oh, good lord, I'm not sitting here just like spraying and spraying and spraying and spraying and it's like clean. Now it's just like I sneeze and it's like ding. Although the tank buster that we cleaned last night with Generation Monster, we knocked that out pretty quickly. Yeah, we are just pumping through this. So I'm just like, man, I don't really feel like I'm progressing the story quickly. And then I heard like people are like, yeah, you could beat it in a couple days, and I'm just like, I don't really feel like I'm progressing this like I should. And that explains why. Also means I probably shouldn't have wasted some of my money on the earlier stuff, and I should have just pumped it into the higher stuff. But well, now that we know this, it means that we could finish this a lot quicker. What does the turbo nozzle do with this precision? Huh? Takes off the really bad stuff really quick. I feel like it's just like laser precision, just going like ning, ning. Cleaning the wall is what we'll do today. Alright, well, we don't need to use that. We'll still use the 15. The 15's basically the most concentrated beam we can get that actually has any range. It's a little bit better than the spin nozzle. Alright. Yeah, I mean, like, bam, this is nice. This is, like, really nice. Yeah, like right there. It's just cleaning it. Cleaning it like a champ. I just wish adult life was this easy. What? I've had it on hard mode the entire time? Well, let me change that. I think someone was like posted, like, I think on Reddit, like, if for one moment you had 5 minutes that you could speak to any humanity and they could all understand you, like, psychically, what would you say? And I think one of my favorite ones was, player has left game, super hard mode, activate. Can you imagine the uproar that would happen because of that? Because people are like, what the hell? Oh, you'd have every religion in an uproar. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's get this nice and clean. Yeah, we're gonna... You know what? We got some money. Let's go to shop. We have the 3,000, so we need... Short. Oof. Yeah. There we go. A little bit better. It means a little bit more power behind it. Oh, yeah. And this is like night and day. This is great. I'll get a lot more done tonight than expected. Actually, in this case, I'll clean up with the other one, but this will help get a good blanket effect of it. And not as effective. Let's try the 25. Yeah, the more I spread it out, the slower it takes. So, honestly... I wonder what a maxed out gun on these stats would do. When I just spray a little bit of water and it instantly cleans the whole place. There we go. Yeah, it cleans the panes, doesn't clean the glass. There we go. So yeah, now we're doing the cleanup trim work. There we go. I don't need to do detail work yet. There is still stuff I can clean with this. Yeah, I'm gonna make you clean. Hoping this weekend I can get a lot of good footage of stuff to post for you guys, like some fun stuff. We're going to be playing Airsoft on Saturday, and I've got a few fun rigs that I'm just saying that we're going to have a friend that's going to be recording us play, and then I think a few of us are going to have GoPro rigs that I'm going to try and get some footage uploaded from, so... Oh, is there a basement that we can go into? Alright, never mind. I don't see an option for it. More of these symbols are all over this. But that's okay. I don't get paid to be an archaeologist. I get paid to clean. Everyone expects that, like, when, like, this, you know... little clues are everywhere, you figure someone's gonna get it, but no one realizes that half the time some minimum wage maintenance official or a guy that's got to pay his mortgage or his truck payment is just like, yep, I just got hired by this whatever, name sounds like a cult, but check cleared. All right, we got to get this cleaned up by tomorrow, guys. Let's get the good chemicals in here. They paid good. Yes, we moved here just a week after the bank robbery, but people move houses all the time. Oh, they're bank robbers. That's why the check cleared. Well, I mean, it really wasn't a check. It was cash. I mean, by cleared, I mean it was in a garbage bag. And he had a gun in his hand, too. So, he's you must like to go to the target range a lot. But hey, that's money that's in my bank right now. Yep. It pays my bills. And I'm just going to clean all this cult graffiti off here. Good as rain. Yep. We're going to make it look good for you. Alright. Apparently I can't afford the other attachment, or I haven't unlocked it yet, so let's go with this. Oh yeah, yep. Time for the whipperdoodle. There we go. The snipper snoodle. The booper noodle. The droop snoop. Alright, yeah, let's clean that up. There we go. Oh, yep, yep. Clean you. You got a very dirty roof. Yes, you are. Very dirty. So we get you clean, and when we get on the roof, we don't have to, like, fall off trying to clean the sides. There we go. The rest of that I can clean from the top of the roof. There we go. Yeah, it is very therapeutic to play this. It's very relaxing. Very like, huh, where did 8 hours go? Yeah, because we were only supposed to stream for like 2 hours last night. And then it dawned on me that we went for a whole extra hour. Because we just got so engrossed in 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. Yeah, most of that Schwarm work is going to have to be up on that platform. Come on. Clean lady. Wow, you are like persnickety. You'll get clean once I clean a larger surface, I'm safely assuming. Yeah, kind of what I figured. It's ladder, I think. Come on. There we go. Nope. Come on. Let me up here. More of the cat. More of the cat. Probably gonna have to put a ladder up there to get a better shot of what I'm missing on that side of the roof. Oh, it's a rooster. It's a cock-a-doodle Dan. It's a cock-a-diddle-doo. Yeah, it's still cutting through this really well. Join us as we have a nice, relaxing, chill power wash simulator. As we just kind of realize that, you know, welcome to take 2. Because the earlier stream was being a butt. But OBS didn't want to set up something right, so we had to fix that. But it's all fixed now. Chatted with DC again today. And it's just a matter of figuring out a date for him to come on. We're trying to get a few more friends involved with him coming on. And it's either going to be with Power Wash Simulator. Could be both. Depends on, he's on LA time and I'm in Chicago. So we have to start a little bit later sometimes if we do this, or it might just be a recorded thing and we'll post on the channel once it happens. But he gets home late. So it's just like, gotta figure out a time that works best for him too. Because, you know, actors never have a consistent schedule sometimes. And it's really kind of, some days he's got home and you know, he's no issue getting a hold of. And then some days, 5 or 6 days in a row, you got to go to an area and go film and do something. So it's like, we will work with his schedule as best as we can. Actually, I'm going to be trying to talk to Ray and Robbie this weekend about if they would be willing to come on here and do this too. So we will see. We'll see who we can get on here. I might actually try and get Jolene to come on here and play. I think she would enjoy golf with friends. she's really cool to chat with. Gillian Anderson is the Ada Wong from most of the CG Resident Evil films, and she was the voice actor for the RE2 remake, and she had done she did a lot of the mocap that Courtney Taylor voiced for Ada Wong in the CG films we got. And I think she also did the mocap for 6, and yeah, because she did it for the remake, yeah. But we're trying to get her on, and I think she'd have fun with it. But yeah, no. Chillaxing to the sound of the power washer as we go, and getting goofy people on here that enjoy games just like the rest of us. Pretty sure Robbie would love doing this. Actually, I think Ray would enjoy this. But Ray is more of a Nintendo boy, and he does PC gaming. So he'll have to ask. Find out. I might actually ask Jim Ferranda to come on here. He is the he was the one that he's the newest Claptrap in Borderlands. Jim's done a wide variety of anime voices too. I can't even list, but super cool guy. Met him years ago, like right when he started his Claptrap back at YomaCon. Really nice guy to talk to. Very nice, very down to earth. Just be polite. Voice actors are people too. And yeah, no, he's really nice to talk to. He also likes to game, which is cool. When like, all the voices are playing the games that they're voicing is always kind of fun. It adds another layer to it. I think Kara Buckland does the same too. I mean, she's Kara Buckland does some amazing cosplays, but she also likes to dress up as a lot of the characters she's voiced. A lot of voice actors do. You guys be surprised how many voice actors on their days off will go dress as their characters just to mess with the fans. It happens. No, I mean, seriously, it happens. John St. John cosplays a lot. A bunch of the other ones cosplay. Mark Meer, the voice of Commander Shepard from Mass Effect, first off, is a huge D&D nerd, but he also cosplays Commander Shepard all the freaking time. So there are photos of Mark Meer, Commander Shepard, dressed as Commander Shepard, walking around as Commander Shepard. He's like one of the main, one of the really popular guests to get at Dragon Con, because he always does like all the DM stuff, like what Critical Role and Matt Mercer do. And but Mark is really good at costuming. He does this himself. It's not like he's paying someone to do it. I think he's got a few people that help him, but he's been making costumes for years, kind of like Matt Mercer, and it's super cool to go check out his stuff. I think the most recent voice actor for Aerith in the remake, she streams and I think dresses as herself. A lot of Power Ranger actors still walk around in there. They still have their stuff. Actually, some of them say that's the only way they can get around a con without getting stopped. So, I know Daniel Radcliffe, well, not much of a voice actor. He cosplays a lot to get out of the way of stuff. I think he dresses as Boba Fett to get around stuff. Oh yeah, cosplay's pretty popular. Jamie Lee Curtis is very popular for it. Her kids were super big into Power Rangers, and she loved it too. She did SPD Pink, I think, or no, it's Lightspeed Rescue Pink, because it's the triangle shapes. But yeah, there's a very famous early 2000s photo of Jamie Lee Curtis dressed as, yeah, Pink Ranger. She's loud and proud about it, because she's like, she's like, I grew up in the industry, I love this stuff too. Hell, God, there's a 50 Cent cosplayed Beast Boy. That was always kind of cool. You gotta go. Donuts don't make themselves. You have a wonderful evening. Thanks for tuning on in. Hey, go make those donuts. Go make them delicious. Delicious and tasty. Oh, yeah. A lot of the actors like to dress up. I think everyone in a whole likes to. No matter what. Halloween was always a fun day for a lot of people. Alright. Clean. trying to think what would be a fun night, but if we can get enough traction on it, I might try and see if I can get a few of my con friends on here, ones that do like behind the scenes stuff, and see if we can get a con horror stories kind of night. You know, the ins and outs of the survivals of working conventions over the years, to those that like the con circuit. And this is not me deterring you. I mean, oopsies happen at everything, but it's just some of the stuff you come across is just, you're like, you know, you're never gonna believe, because there's some kids that go to these cons, and I get it, everyone starts everywhere, but I never got the fact that people thinking when they go to these events, and I'm not trying to sound like a rule lawyer, but there's just some stuff you just don't do. You know, like I went to cons when it was very uncommon for stuff to be broken. When I started getting into it, people were a lot more polite about how the hotel was treated. Everything wasn't a PR stunt for Instagram, or people weren't trying to do stuff to cancel or, you know, get their 15 minutes of fame. I didn't say none of that ever happened. None of that ever to that scale. And now you can't go to a con without, you know, like, oh, this con bans people for punching hole in wall and filling with vodka. And you're like, wow, that's Katsucon. And you're just like, I had to explain to someone the other day, and they didn't know. But they're like, I didn't, you know, we were yelling at kids because they were walking around with metal swords, and someone explained to us that used to be common at conventions. And I'm like, yeah, it did. For until the early 2010s. And all you had to do was take some Scotch tape and put it on your blade, and just make sure it, you know, you weren't roughhousing or fooling around or anything. And then they would have, like, if you're posing for a photo, you can take it out, and there's your photo. And then you had to put it back in. And then later, people got really stupid with them. So then they had it, the only way you could have them was they were peace bonded. And then it got to a point where they just weren't allowed at all. So it's just, and it always sumps down to someone does something stupid, because my mom and dad aren't telling me not to do something, and they break something or they destroy something, or someone gets injured, and the con goes, well, sorry, insurance reasons, we can't let anyone mess with X object. That's also why a lot of old school really cool panels don't exist anymore, because either A, people went too hardcore on it and ruined it and did something that crossed the line that caused an issue, or, you know, I mean, sometimes people can be really stupid at some stuff, or cause property destruction, or broke something, or underage kids got drunk or something like that. They tend to crack down on those quite hard, and what could have been a responsible, fun thing for legal aged attendees, now we can't do that because dumb kids can't take the word of no. So ACEN, Anime Central, used to have like massive size raves, like huge, like Second Matrix kind of huge. They were big, and that was like the big draw of the weekend. Is you wanted to go to a good rave, ACEN always had a good rave. And I mean, there was so many people in there. But every year, people followed kind of a golden rule. This is how you behave at these, and you don't mess up. And then, you know, out 2009 to 2011, kids thought they were being edgy, and they came in and they put like baby oil on the floor. People were shoving people, and you were just going like, yeah, people were getting hurt. It's like, so ACEN had to turn all the lights on. You can't really do raves are not raves anymore. They are not. The music venue had to change. It couldn't be as dark. It's pretty much like a school dance, and it's just like, oh, all right, well, we might as well not have them anymore, because it's like now you go to a con and people are like, oh, you're gonna go to the rave. You're like, no, they all kind of suck. So I mean, it's like, I'm not saying that the DJs have bad selection of music. It's kind of hard to have an underground dance party if you got to have the lights on and have all the doors open and, like, you know, chaperones staring at you in 8 different ways. You're like, kind of defeats the point of what we want. But it's all right. Like I said, time and time again. And we're in talks with a convention. I will not say names yet because nothing has been confirmed. but we are talking about getting a couple panels set up, and I think you guys will like quite a lot of them. But yeah, no, information on that is coming soon, and yeah, looking forward to hosting those panels. One of them is going to be a convention and survival guide. I'm like, yeah, Brad, plenty of people have done convention survival guides, but how many people have done them with 20 plus years of experience and staffing needs? Not as much. And a couple con directors have reached out and I was like, hey, you've been going to cons quite a while. We kind of need someone to host a panel like that. It's like, yeah, I think I can do this. It's going to be fun. I get to be an old man and yell at all the young con attendees being like, oh, you kids, back in my day, we had yaoi paddles and we could glomp. Now, that's not allowed in 18 different states. Actually, glomping went away for a very good reason. To those who don't know what a glomp is, it's a very excited tackle hug. It was very common in the early 2000s of cosplay, like very common. And we're not talking like cringy MySpace kind of stuff. I mean, this was like, you went to an anime con, people glomped to the shit out of you. And like some of them straight tackled you. Let's see, Hansel looks nothing like Rocky McGee. Oh, it's Hansel and Gretel. Okay. Oh, are they making them like they're bank robbers? That's interesting. Kind of like a Bonnie and Clyde kind of thing. Except they're siblings. Kind of weird. Let's see. We're cleaning through this pretty quickly, actually. Oh, let's see. But yeah, we're going to be trying to host their Game Grumps theme style panel where we pull up members from the audience, and but only those in cosplay, because then what we're going to be doing is we're going to be setting up a Game Grumps style panel where I will dress as Aaron, and I'm very, very clearly going to be indicating I am not Aaron Hansen. I am not Aaron Hansen. But what we're going to do, in the spirit of Game Grumps, though, we're going to pull people up from the audience who are in cosplay and interview them like they're the character. So if someone's dressed as, say, Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil 4, and there's going to be quite a lot of those cosplays. Actually, they've started to boom as of recent. RE4 has been out for almost 18 years, and every con you're going to see at least like one Leon Kennedy cosplay, because it's iconic, it's easy. A guy could just be like, yeah, I'll just pull my jacket out and blue jeans and this and that. It's like an L cosplay. It's real easy to do. We've been seeing about a good 10 plus now, because the RE4 getting announced and all the excitement, so feeling they're going to be coming soon. But we're going to be doing interviews like he's actually Leon. So it'd be like Aaron Hansen interviewing Leon Kennedy, and the cosplayer has to respond like their character. So I have like 20,000 plus games on my Steam Deck. Special thanks to one of my friends, and I have you can pull them all up. All we do is plug them into a massive screen, and I have the old school controller, and then we're just going to set the couch up. And then we treat it like an episode of Guest Grumps. And we pull up cosplayers, and as long as they can stay alive, they can be interviewed. And if you die, next person comes up, and we just go through the audience, and it's just like it's an hour of that. So we have every game on the NES, SNES, all the Game Boys. I basically have every game released for the main consoles in the late 80s, all throughout the 90s. We're all the way up to the N64, Dreamcast, PlayStation. So there's like 20,000 games they can select through. And again, it's a roulette. They can't just distinctively pick what they want. So that's what the challenge is going to be. The audience picks what console they play on, and then they push a button that rotates through it, and then the audience tells them when to stop, and whatever one they stop on, that's the game you have to play. And if it means you have to play Super Jump Bros 3 Russian Korea import, and yes, some games, you'd be surprised what some games are marked as. I have a lot of games on there. I even have the McDonald's version of Majora's Mask. Yeah, I think it's Majora's Mask. That when you were a kid and you'd go into McDonald's and they'd have an N64 in there, that is that you have a physical copy of that cartridge, and you're like, what makes it any different than any other regular version? You can jump to any level on it. So you can play Majora's Mask on any level. I have that. It's on my Steam Deck. Steam Deck is awesome, guys. If you can get one, they are well worth it. By far, they are well worth it. And they're so portable too. I take it to cons. It's really great. So it literally leaves a challenge that how good are you at a random game? And test your skills. We're hoping to get like probably 20 people on stage per hour. Who knows? Someone might get on an easy one that they can do well on, and we just work with it. We go with it and see how it goes, and I'm very excited on this. Oh. As we clean the roof. Of course, I'm probably going to look up and it's like all the downward... No, it cleans. Sweet. How like all the downward slants are like, I'm dirty now. Clean me. Clean me, Power Wash Senpai. Clean me. Oh, so much of this is still glowing. Ew. Disgusting. Alright. This is gotta be, yeah. We're at enough range that I can use this pretty accurately. Like he goes, I'm clean, I'm not. Oh, come on, I've gone over you 3 times. Yeah, there you go. There we go. Now you're clean. Yeah, it was worth upgrading. I will say that. Some games when you upgrade, you're just like, it's not really all that different. This one, oh yeah, there's a little bit of power difference. There we go. Getting you nice and clean. Playing against your kids with a power wash spray gun. Daddy, grab the squirt gun. All right, kids. Get your super soakers? Yep. What do you have? Pull start generator. Dad? Son, have you ever seen water cut a rock in half? Wow. It's actually doing pretty good from this distance. Well, it would make sense considering I have the extender on it. It's going, wow, it's doing good. Yeah, it should. That's what I paid for. Everyone knows a craftsman. It's like that. Wow, those tools are good. I should know. I paid for them. No, I figured you just walked out of Lowe's with them. There we go. Getting you nice and clean. Oh, it is disgusting down here. Disgusting that it is. I'll just use the high nozzle and just do what we always do. There we go. That's the sound I like to hear. Actually, this speed of back and forth works good. There we go. That's definitely good. Come on. Always such weird fucking angles with this. It's like, oh, you weren't upside down with your leg in the air trying to get this angle. Here you go. There we go. Whole bottom's clean. There's the front of the house. Oh, no, isn't she disgusting? Alright. Okay. I'm just like, better not be on top there. I might clean down on that. There we go. That's the right pace. Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought I cleaned you. Apologize for my quietness. This just so drowns out, just like you relax. Welcome to the ASMR of cleaning things. Rocky would never run away from the law and hide out in a dank cottage for years, claiming to be a baker unless he was completely desperate. Okay. I'm just cleaning your house, Sarah. I ain't no snitch. Now, if the check bounces, that's a different story. And check comes in, we're good. All you did was rob a bank. I don't care. All my money's buried in the backyard. Otherwise, all these fairy creatures get it. Centaurs like to eat it. And yeah, it's you know, what do you expect living in this kind of day and age? Magical creatures everywhere. You don't want Shrek stepping on it. There we go. Let's get you in here. Yeah, that was surprisingly quick, actually. I think that's about as slow enough as I need to go to actually get it in one pass. Yeah, that's taking it in one pass. Nice. Come on. There we go. Nice and clean. Okay. Like a space ray gun. It only kills dirt. There you go. Fighting evil space dirt. Yeah, that's what it is. It's space dirt. It's dirt that takes up space. There we go. Right in the crevices. Let's get you all cleaned up. Yes. So I'm very much looking forward to this upcoming convention season. A lot of interesting cosplays are going to be coming on out. The warmer seasons usually make more interesting cosplays. Seeing what people have the audacity or the liquid courage to pull off sometimes is always entertaining. People do some pretty bold cosplays, I'm just saying. There's a reason why some people have thousands of followers on Instagram. You'll never know until you go to a convention. It's always the 18 plus stuff, guys. That's really all what it is. God, that's all KatsuCon is. It's just party con. Alright. Trying to clean like a good solid chunk around this side. There we go. Maybe this is Shrek's cottage. It could be. I don't hear any Smash Mouth coming from inside, so I doubt it, but... Actually... Yep, suspected. Oh, that didn't get cleaned. Just heard a fly. Why did I just hear a fly? There's a dead body in here. They do kill Jack Horner or something. There we go. Alright, before I get there, I'm going to clean underneath this. Alright, sweet. I already cleared through this. I wonder what the overdone cosplay of the season's going to be. Chainsaw Man was a lot of that last fall and kind of winter, but it's kind of dying out a little bit. Attack on Titan might spur up a little bit again, but then it's all the other new stuff, and I bet you there's going to be a new surge of John Wick cosplayers, Ant-Man cosplays. Anytime any new Marvel thing comes out, especially near the movie releases, you'll see a lot of them at conventions because they're testing out their costume. There's some really cool Marvel cosplays out there too. We go to a convention, which is in a few weeks actually. We're gonna go meet Chris Evans, C2E2, Comic Convention Entertainment Expo, and it's in Chicago. It's the last weekend of March, beginning of April, and there's a wide variety of guests there. There's amazing cosplays there. C2E2 has like championship of cosplay, so you can like their costume contest. You can walk away with like $5,000, I believe. So it's pretty nice. A lot of people come stateside for it. Now a little bit. There we go. You're all clean. But yeah, we're doing a. Everyone's doing Marvel stuff for Chris Evans, or they're trying to do like Knives Out or some other stuff, or like Buzz Lightyear and other things. We're gonna go with my Free Guy cosplay, and my wife is gonna dress up as Dude. So we got her like a big muscle-bound like a muscle suit, and we're gonna give her like a dude bro wig, and put like a fake tan on her face, like to match it, and what was it? Like the glasses and like the little 5 o'clock shadow he's got. And that's gonna be our photo with Chris Evans. Is gonna be me as guy, her as dude, and Chris Evans with like a phone going, "What the shit?" Like from the film. I know it sounds cliche, but it's a photo. I'm like, you know what? Let's go for it. The least you can say is no. They're usually pretty open about it. We got a photo with Chris Hemsworth, with him holding my Stormbreaker, the one that I made like right when like Infinity War happened, and I'm just like, oh, this is cool. And they have the new design. I have the Disney one, but I made one close to it. I got close to the build. I was a few inches too short on it, because you know when you're going off guesstimation work from like movie shots or what you remember seeing, sometimes you're on the ball and sometimes you're a little off on what you presume it to be. So to me, I based Stormbreaker's length off of an axe handle and like a mid-size one, and it should have just been a little bit bigger, but that's okay. That's why I got both of them. In the movie, and it looked like it was a lot more curved, and come to find out it's actually very much a straight stick. So it's just all like, huh, interesting. Well, nonetheless, I had fun making it. But yep, no, we got that in our photo with Chris, and I always get the offer of like, I had we had Mjolnir and we had Stormbreaker, and I'm like, Chris, which one do you want? It's like, oh yes, Stormbreaker, and he had it in his hand, and yeah, that's our photo with that. What was it? Karen Gilliam. We got a photo of I think it's like her holding Mjolnir with us, and going like, shocked, gasp, oh my god, mashed potatoes. Oh, I'm old, but I enjoyed that meme. That was an old school classic one. Oh my god, mashed potatoes. Okay. Oh, that's yucky. Gross. Trying to clean this. There we go. And trying to keep relevant to the conversation. These stains won't just get out by themselves. There we go. Oh, that's clean nonetheless. Alright, I don't think I have to do this joint work for the moment. Alright, no. All that hard stuff is coming off. Oh, it's because the ladder's right behind me. There we go. Oh, we're at 93%. We're actually really damn close to this being done. By quicker than expected. I kept thinking we were like at midway. Well, we did get most of the roof done. Alright, that's all clean. That out. Oh yeah, I knew the front's still dirty. There we go. There we go. That's the sound I like to hear. I like to hear the whole da-ding, da-ding, ding, ding. There we go. I'm like, you haven't dinged yet. Yeah, all these hinges are gonna ding too. Or is it just going to be the door as a whole? Door as a whole. Oh, nope. Hinges haven't even been fully cleaned. You probably got rust on you. Door as a whole. Yep. Because the whole door is not done. Not much. What's going on, Professor Shinobi? Just cleaning the house, not looking into the sun, you know. Don't want no Greek tragedy. Oh, no Greek tragedy. Besides, OBS was already decided to be in a butt anyway earlier, so because like started up the first one, it's like there is no audio. There we go. Door's clean. And that's clean. Don't worry, sir. I'll power wash within my means. I'll power wash what you've contractually paid me. Oh, there's still stuff over here. Why do I keep feeling like... Yeah, you weren't even cleaned. Like, I know I've been over the side, I just didn't clean underneath. There we go. Yep, and you need clean. We're gonna be like 13th border sideways Tuesday, and I'm like, oh, God damn it. Please do not power wash the sun. Yep. I like this game, but the game's just all like, yes, you missed a pebble over here of dirt. And I'm just like, are you serious? Alright, so let's check all under here. All under here. I don't see it. It's 96% anyway. Alright. See, we already found some stuff that we haven't cleaned fully. Yep. See, we passed through here too. Can I actually stand on this? Yes, I can. Alright, the glass is dirty. Excuse you? Huh. Where's the glass? Window. Oh yeah, the windows are filthy. Alright, let's move you on over. I feel like there's still something on top of that that's dirty. Yeah. Alright, so that's clean. Side of that still feels like it's dirty. I don't see anything else up here. Not at 96%. It's clean. Anything under here? So is it just literally just this left? Alright. good. Yeah, we do. I don't get why we couldn't do like Attack on Titan and then use the rigging system to get us around. Might make us motion sick, I mean, I guess. But so does driving in Chicago traffic, who knows? Alright, we're gonna put you here, because you are just pretty much in the way. For now, at least. Alright, I think the glass just got clean. That's clean. Oh, that's an intersection by itself. That's clean. We're at 98%. It's not 99 yet. Was it the other side? Oh, yeah, and this side of the roof, too. Man, we never finished this. No, don't fall off the roof. ADHD will be the end of us. Oh, yeah. We're getting down to the last few sections of this, I'll say that. Right. Alright, so that's clean now. That's both clean. See, this roof isn't too hard to clean, it's just the texture. You have to... Whole glowing thing doesn't look right on half of it. Okay, cool, so we got that. We're not down to, oh, the chicken. It's still the chicken. It's always been the chicken. Come on. Oh, come on. The last thing. The last challenge. Oh yeah, if we're at this close anyway, we're doing this. Yeah, you have to look polished. Okay. There we go. That's not the last thing. Oh well. Let's pull this up. The door? That was one of the first things we cleaned. Are you serious? What has not been... Now it's showing inner door. Is it the bolts? This is ridiculous. I guess it was the bolts. Okay. That's anal retentive, but Gates. Alright. Is it a Gates McFadden? Oh, okay. That was easy. Timber frames, yep. Hold it. That's one of you. Alright. And I see right where it is. Alright. Okay. Never mind. Wasn't the only one. Huh, this one apparently. Is it? Huh? Oh, it's the little thin line. Okay. Windows. Okay. Not your cartoon windows. Not you. You. Okay. Oh, that's why it's you. Apparently this wall. Oh, that is... Come on. Your game, your control on the ladder is crap. It might help if I do this, too. Alright, so that's cleaned. Window frames. Are you kidding me? What part of you is dirty? Do I have to go on the other side? Come on. Let me grab you. Yep. Seems like there's... Ow. Alright, never mind. No, you're right. That's all it took. There's another window frame. Let's see, either you two flashing. Let's see you flashing. Let's see you flashing. Oh, it's you. Alright. Okay, that was quick. Cellar door handles. Oh, that shouldn't be too hard. There we go. Side eave, front gable roof frame, side gate roof cap. You? What ones is it pointing to? Hate it when it does this. It's like trying to find it. It's like no, on the side gable caps. Oh, you. One of you is not clean. Oh, that okay. Front gable roof frame. part of this still needs cleaned. Come on, select on it. Oh, you. All right. Ta-da! 50 stars. Stars. All right. 5-star rating. We got some muns. All right, let's continue. We're going to do the skate part, but we're going to go to shop. Why can't I buy you? Mr. Pro short extension. Oh, I don't have the Pro. Oh, I can buy you. Okay. No, I have the I have the long, I have the short. Okay, yeah. I won't go do this one. I don't think we're going to finish this one tonight. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The fact that GDQ does this game, I'm just going like, not surprised. I'm really not. Let's see, anyone ever explained what kind of compound these structures are made of these? Seems the city doesn't like the skate park. No, it does not. Well, it does now because it's paying us to clean it. This is disgusting. Much dirt. Just diffused. There we go. Let's clean all this over here. There we go. I just heard footsteps. It's supposed to be like I'm hearing other people at the park or something. There's a little food court behind there, like a little taco truck or something like that. Tacos sound delicious right now, actually. Very chill, very relaxed. God, yeah, it does look like Venom just went and just like, brains. Just smeared it all over. Doesn't ever clean up after his mess. Really brings to the question, does Venom poop? Mr. Eddie Brock, Mr. Eddie Brock. What, you want to know about my time as a criminal? No. How does Venom poop? You serious? Yes, sir. Our readers are always serious. Never Severus. See, the walls are cleaning off pretty well. Yeah. I don't see why Mark had such an issue. Ho 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 ho. This place is big. Oh well. I think we're using a stronger gun than he did when he did this, so this is gonna be good. I'm just like trying to clean the spots off. Oh wait, you're from the tree. Never mind. And I definitely know to clean underneath these. I know they're a pain in the ass. There we go. This cat is everywhere. Everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. Probably what's causing all this dirt. So the mayor doesn't want us to know. Doesn't want to know he's got like some soot magic cat or something. I don't know. Puff the Magic Dragon for all I care. That's it. People who watch fishing shows like Power Washing Simulator. I'm just saying. Fishing shows to rednecks are this to nerds. Oh, someone had Minecraft on. What I do? Well, sat on the couch for 5 hours. It's February now. When you disassociate for months on end. Oh wow, it's fall. I miss summer. Your friends are gonna make plans with you. Make them. Don't put them off. Enjoy them while you have them. Because if you keep pushing it off, you guys will get old and you won't have time to hang out anymore. Call your friends back. Send them a message. Go kick their butts. You're a good enough friend. You'll have everyone has that one friend that you can fucking fight. I had a bunch of smaller female friends be like, I'm gonna fucking fight you, and I'm like, I'm not telling you not to. I'm just letting you know no one's beat me yet. And don't get me wrong, when I was younger, I got that shit kicked out of me. But now I'm just at the point where I'm just a little bit taller than most average people and kind of gentle giant thing. I'm just like, you can try, but you're probably going to get thrown into a bush and told to go sober up. Oh, if you have tried it. It's funny too, because people are like, really, like, seriously, you wanted to go piss off a brick wall, and I'm like, it's okay. We put them in the sink. They're good. I've had to sober up a couple friends at a few parties that way too, and you're just like, all right, I'm gonna drop you, and in the morning you're gonna hate that hangover even more. Just let you know, you were warned. Especially when they're like, you've had enough. You had a little too much to drink. Let's go put the bottle down. Oh God, yeah, when you gotta drive someone home. Went to a party with a friend, and normally I'm the DD, so this is like one of the first parties I went to in a while, and I'm like, I get to drink. Especially when you're in college, you're just like, oh, I don't want to get pulled over. So 9 times out of 10, you'd pull straws or whatnot. So the guy that was supposed to be our DD ended up getting trashed, and we're all like, we are across town, probably 4 miles from our cars, Yeah, it's about a 4-mile walk. And it's just like, why? And just like, oh, I just was going to have a few. So I had to carry a very trashed friend, drag him about, 4 miles. It's not too much, but it was very long, couple hours getting him home. Especially since he didn't want to walk every 10, 15 feet. And, yeah. I was like, you're not drinking anymore. We're not doing these. So with that, or I'm not trusting you saying you're being a DD. Of course, that was long before Uber, which would have been nice. I'd just be like, yeah, fuck this. I'm getting an Uber. We're getting you in. We're dropping you off here. You're getting a tip. I'm going home. Oh, God. The dark ages before Uber. Brad, how did you survive without social media? I just read a lot. I went to the library a lot. Guys, go check your library out. They're awesome. Libraries are awesome. Read a lot of Star Wars books. A lot of mystery. Cleaned out a few sections on some stuff. Total book nerd. Not like a horse girl. I just liked books. What was it? That's why when the birth of fanfiction.net came up, and you're like, for years, like, I really wish there were stories like this I can find. People are like, oh yeah, there's a website, and I'm like, a website, you say? Now now this day and age, everyone's just like, yeah, I can just go find a website. The website exists for it. I existed in the dark ages when websites like that didn't exist, and then you get into it, and you're like, ooh, well, this is new. Now you're just like, yeah, I can just dial up. And you're like, back in the day and age, where you're just like, here's some really badly drawn Inuyasha porn, and you're like, oh, scandalous. Now you look at it and you're like, that looks like shit. It's bad. And you look back and you're like, wow, we valued. Well, I mean, every time technology comes out, you're like, that looks amazing. And you look back and I'm like, that looks like crap. Early digital cameras were like 1 megapixel. And you're like, it's just so amazing. And I tried loading. Oh, yeah. Libraries definitely ran out games. But no. I remember looking at these, and then I looked at a photo from like 2005 on a computer, because I'm retrieving a few hard drives for a family member, and I'm looking. I'm like, man, I wonder what the resolution of that image looks like on a modern day monitor, and it is. I had to. It was small. It was very small. It was just going like, oh my god, emails are larger than this image file right now. Oof. What we got up here? Mud. Splatter. Look like someone rode a dirt bike through here. Just made it into a mud arena is all what you guys had to do. At least it's not like California where they put sand in them. We don't like the fact that the kids aren't causing crime and having exercise. Put sand in the pit. Oh, let's clean you. Pole's very dirty. Getting rid of all that dirt. Yeah, let's just get rid of that dirt. Which means there's a top surface of it. Yeah, then I'm gonna have to get up somehow to clean. Yeah, I remember Mark jumping on the wall to do this. Close but no cigar. But I was not wrong. There's a top surface that needs cleaned. Come on. That's it. We're getting this. I have to probably bring over the little cart. The stool. Yep, I brought it. We are total professionals. Professionals. Oh, it won't even let me, Oh. Well. Am I gonna have to use my ladder to get up here? I might have to. Didn't seem that high. There we go. I know my conversation is totally engaging right now, but it's just like when you play relaxing games like this, you kind of the euphoria your brain gets from playing relaxation like this, your brain just goes, you know, this is nice. This is nice. The older you get, the more and more you realize that you appreciate it. Oh my God, you appreciate it. You young Xenials, I'm just going to let you know your day will come where your joints don't feel as good as they used to. And you're not exercising to look hot. You're exercising to keep what you look like. You're like, oh, the metabolism's kind of crapping out a little bit. I'm like, it comes. And what's funny was I mentioned it. Well, you're not letting me jump on the... Oh, you're not going to let me jump on it. Okay. One of my friends is... a bunch of my friends all just hit their 30th birthday. I have like a group of like 20 friends that are all kind of in like 6 months born. And you'll come across groups like that because like there were some pretty busy years. Let's just put it that way. And a lot of them all turned like 30 together, and some are just kind of round on the bend. Everyone's like, oh, you're 30, you're so old. And I was talking to one of them, and he's just like, you know, I thought my dad was nuts for years when he'd be like, well, when you get older, it's just, no, it doesn't work quite as right. And I'm like, starting to find out your mom and dad were right. And he's like, I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm like, welcome to the club. It happened to all the rest of us. I could do it with these. Funny thing is that I am just now starting to get some gray hairs. My wife has had gray hairs before the wedding. I love her to pieces nonetheless. But I think we think she gets stress grays. I mean, hell, one of my friends, Derek, is getting gray hairs in his 20s. It's not as much of a, oh my God, I can't believe I'm getting gray hairs kind of thing. It's just like, yeah, I'm a millennial now. I half expected I was going to get gray hairs years ago, but I guess not. It's funny too, because my wife was just like, when's your gray hair going to come through? And I'm like, what? Like, we're even. I'm like, here you go, it shows. And she's like, okay. Alright. Oh, okay. Yeah, now I'm on it. Wait a second. I've seen people on these. There we go. So I want to make sure I can get this all clean. Come on. I'm going to be up here. Aha, it counted as a ledge. We'll just get this started. We're not going to get this done tonight. But, we figured out how to actually select what I need. There we go. Alright, let's get this clean. I don't think I have access to one side of this, so hopefully cleaning these three will clean it. Alright, let's clean that. Yeah, because there's like a whole edge here. Okay, I guess I am missing a section of it. Let's get all the easy stuff off this first. Oh, this is a nice, simple wall. Easy surface areas are always fun in this game. You're just like, ah, you're done. You're like, aw. On to the 37-point set of stairs. Oh, so this is all one section. Okay. Gotta listen to Lexi's rules. Gotta clean up my messes. I'm gonna have to come back and do like a detailed thing in the benches, though. Because I don't think the fronts are done. That's it. Yeah, we're making this look good, guys. We could have just gone cheap and just let the rain clean it. Honestly, a majority of this would have been washed away with rain if there's proper drainage system. Well, I mean, it's okay. You're a proud papa of 2, a loving wife, work life. We've all survived 2020. I think we all earned our grays. Your children grow up and go, Father, please speak to us about the great toilet shortage. The shortage of toilet paper. Grandfather, well, back in my day, I was Ninja Brian. I still am, but, you know, that was back in my day. That was before Ninja Brian spoke. Those are trying times. You never knew when the ninja was going to kill you. Now you know. I mean, he still does, but, you know, now you know. Can you avoid it? No, it's inevitable. Ninja Brian. The deadliest of all Ninja Brians. What's this? I'm just like, wait a second, what have I not cleaned of you? We've already started moving our way into this. It's like old school Nickelodeon colors. It's kind of cool. Oh yeah, this better power washer thing on some of these surfaces is great. Definitely speeds up some of it. Oh, makes me wonder what the Ninja Brian didn't always have a Hawaiian accent. Oh, early Ninja Brian, I love. He has such a Jersey Jewish accent. It's hilarious, and then he kind of LA'd up a little bit. He still has kind of his accent, how he talks, but it's very interesting. He's very just dad voice. Like Brian Wecht is very just everyone's dad. Everyone had a dad or dad friend that sounded like Brian Wecht. How do you make a slope out of molding? Plywood molding. You set rebar and frame, and then you put like you make temporary slats out of like plywood, and you fill it and mix it and pour it. And I mean, it's super easy. A lot of these are like companies have like molds they'll bring in to do this stuff. It's actually, and I know it's going to sound weird to say this, it's actually really cool watching them cast a septic tank. They have to make it out of concrete, and they have to make a cast. So once it's hollow and everything else, so watching them pour such a massive thing like that, or watching them like big machine parts, that stuff always entertained the hell out of me as a kid. Like just like watching stuff being built, because it's really cool. Because it's a lot of the stuff we use every day and age. You guys don't realize how complex some of that stuff is until you have to take one apart and fix it and realize there's a lot more bells and whistles in those things than you realize. Because there is. I think that's why a lot of kids grew up liking Legos. Because it gives you a creative outlet to build and make stuff. It does amaze me the technology the Lego has in this day and age. I grew up with, like, you got like a bucket of Legos and then, like, that was it. You built what you wanted. We're like, man, it'd be so cool someday if we had, like, Star Wars Legos. And eventually we did. And they were insanely expensive. But, yeah, Legos in the 80s were cool. I am getting sideways distracted. I need to get up here somehow. And get the ladder. Well, that's convenient. That's why you're not done. Because you have a roof. Alright. Well, that makes sense now. Take the top of this off. Keep surface hopping. That's why I'm not done with hardly anything. Because I just keep going from one surface to the next surface to the next surface. Hey, at least it's cleaning these bars pretty easily. Yeah, and I'm on the ground anyway. I get at this angle. You one solid section, you look like it. Yes, you are. Let's get this cleaned up. So we're almost done for tonight. Actually, wow, we're actually going at a pretty good pace. Let's get to 25%. 25% and we'll call it a night. Alright. Come on. Let me get 25%. Cleaning this should give me that. Or is it going to count as the whole park? Might be like park, floor. These all look like separate objects. I'm cleaning on the line. Yep, it is. And it gave us 25%. Nice. But we still keep cleaning the floor. Just keep cleaning the floor. Pretty relaxing pace. Brian Weck does look like he starts sentences with son. I will say this, the older Audrey gets, the more interesting shenanigans him and her get into will be very entertaining. This man has been like a prime example of a dad that definitely interacts with this kid, and it's adorable, and they kind of weaponize the cuteness a little bit, and it's fine. The whole fandom eats it up. But, you know, she's just not just a meat puppet for her dad. She contributes to it. She's a very clever little kid, and it makes for some very funny jokes sometimes, and the honesty of a child between an intellectual father. And the older she gets, the more entertaining that will probably be. So I hope the fandom doesn't do anything to her. I don't say anything bad's going to happen. I just hope she doesn't get hate. I don't think so, but people have done dumber stuff in the Grumps community, all I'm saying. Yeah, it's just now 9. We started 10 minutes late. We'll just go to 9:10. I'm in the vibe of let's just clean a little bit more. You look at it in a certain way, it's like, it kind of, I don't know. Kind of has that just another day of work. You know, takes you back to high school, working your summer job, doing some, working for the city something, or, you know, you got to go clean the pool, or the older teenagers that taught tennis lessons, or, you're like, oh, I hate this job, but I'm too young to work a regular job kind of thing. There we go. Yo, yeah, it takes off that graffiti. It takes off that graffiti real good. What music do we need to pair with this? I don't know. Lo-fi. Lo-fi is great for this. I mean, you could put whatever you want with this. I'd say lo-fi works pretty good with this. Or you can even search for, I guess it is a genre of its own, Minecraft music. But, like, it's that just chill float music. A lot of the background ambience music in games is very relaxing. It's meant to be. You're going to be plugging 30 hours into something, they want you to enjoy it. That's why certain games learned a long while ago that a good musical score makes people want to play the game more. You definitely enjoy movies a lot more when they have really good music with them. A lot of you do. I know you do. Because half the time, I mean, why wouldn't soundtracks exist? Alright. See, that has a clean-ass wall right there. Oh, yeah. And that is a very itchy nose. My moderator will be here soon. She and her husband are driving from Ohio tonight. And I wish them safe travels. It almost looks like Squidward. Oh, no. 45, I don't know. Yeah, they're coming over here for St. Patrick's Day. I have most of my ingredients for my potato soup tomorrow. But I gotta go to Walmart and get, like, Guinness and stuff to make, I'm gonna try and make, like, a Guinness chocolate cake and, some Guinness bread. So I'm gonna be cooking all day. And so it means I gotta get up bright and early to go get stuff from the store. Don't forget to wear your green tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. We will not be streaming tomorrow night. We probably won't be streaming until Monday. You guys are probably going to be getting some footage over the weekend when we do like some airsoft or when we go see Ray and Robbie. So that is coming soon. Yeah, see, there we go. Okay, we missed a few spots. That's there. Another wall like this. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of figured. And you always got to clean these in such a weird way. I'm gonna have to make another pass around the top. Alright, we'll just clean over here. Yeah, because there's like a taco truck right there. Which actually sounds quite delicious right now. Really spicy tacos. We got a restaurant up here in Chicago called Tacos del Norte. That best Mexican food I've ever had. Best, like, authentic family recipe, like, really, really good. Like, I grew up with a couple coworkers of mine. Their families were all, like, first generation, and they'd bring food to work all the time. It was so good. American Mexican food is okay, but, like, authentic, like, Mexican food is so good. Especially how they make it all. It's all fresh. It's all made on site. It's stuff they all prep and marinate throughout the whole day, so it just tastes so good. The chicken chimichanga they have, the al pastor torta, and a couple other stuff. It's some of my favorite, but I really like their hot sauce they have. And they have like a nice sweet, like, it's spicy enough. But Maddie will never eat off my plate because it is too hot for her. So I was like, alright, I'll eat it myself. It's good food. Dr. McNinja. Let's see what tomorrow is. Oh, yeah, that's right. Tomorrow is Friday. That's an old internet meme. Let's see. Hey there. I got one heck of a filthy sidecar. Citizen. Oh, yeah. Probably means once I beat this, I'll get an extra mission. One thing I know about concrete is I like to be as flat as possible. Yeah, you kind of would hope so. Probably also got buffed and they probably sanded it down so it had a nice smooth polish. And then it looks like it's all protective coated, or they like coated it with like a polyurethane, not polyurethane, like a resin paint, so it's like a hard top surface to it. Because this doesn't look just like straight concrete. These are always the ones that had like some kind of, like they were painted with something or they were coated with something, but they weren't ever just plain. Like a mild black top. Somebody's like painted black top is what it was. Yeah, the top still needs clean, but I get it. Ooh, I didn't know the guys had a pool. And there's supposed to be something to do with the soccer ball, each area. I don't know. I don't know if it's a physics joke or... Well, we'll figure that out. I'm not hurting for cash, but the ultimate upgrade is going to be expensive. So I don't have anywhere near it, and I don't have anywhere near the stars. This is going to be our best upgrade for a while doing this. Because I think I need like 10,000 for it. So that's why I'm guessing some of these missions are, like these big ones coming up, are like muy caliente, spicy, like hard. And cleaning. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a top all around the park clean. Oh, so bad. Yep, moderator and husband are coming on up. We're gonna do airsoft this weekend. God, I can't wait to post videos from that. She's going to be recording some of us playing, and then there's going to be some of my playthrough. I'll have, it's going to be interesting, just to say the least. It's going to be too cold for me to take one of my favorite, what we would consider speed-soft pistol. It's a tweaked out pistol. I call it my Gold Ranger because it's all set up like Gold Ranger whatnot, but it runs on gas, and it's going to be like 30. So that's a little cold to be using some of those, so we're just using AEGs. And then I got a couple like HPA tank ones that we'll be using that we'll be able to just they'll have slightly diminished charge. But we'll have fun with it, but I've got a full auto shotgun that I'm going out with, and I have a tracer kit on it. And this is going to be fun because it hard kicks every time it pulls the trigger to simulate like you're shooting a shotgun shell. Nowhere near as hard as a real one, but it's got enough of a kick that you notice, and it's very loud. So it's going to be fun playing with that on the field. I was kind of hoping we were going to get like a slight mist or a fog, like because it's been getting in the 50s and it's dropping into the 20s, kind of fluctuating up and down weather-wise. Because if we play a fog, a lot of us play with lasers and tracers. So that looks really cool when it's foggy. So airsoft when it's foggy is fun. Because then you can play with your flashlights and tactical lasers. And because often or not, lasers are just used for you to like field sight. So like if you see where that laser's out on a target, you know you're hitting in that range. Because sometimes the wind really messes up how you shoot airsoft. If you shoot heavy enough now, though, they're pretty accurate up to 150 feet. Indoor speed softers are fun to watch. I'm just saying. Alright. Clean that up. And then I think we're going to stop it right there. Guys, that's all we got for right now. Thanks for tuning on in. It was a fun night doing this. Funny videos to come. I hopefully will have a good St. Patrick's Day video to put up for you tomorrow. Wear your green. We're going to a barcade that's like 15 minutes down from us, that has like a bunch of old school arcade machines from like the 80s, and it is set up like the 80s. They have an old school TV that they've updated, and they play like stuff like Die Hard and all kinds of other stuff from original RoboCop, and they were playing Home Alone, like stuff in 80s, 90s. They got like pixel art all over the place. It's like an old school restored bar. It's a historic bar. They got like pinball machines, and our friend Jeff always loves playing Galaga. Yes, hashtag blame Jeff. Loves playing Galaga to the point where he was on it all night trying to beat my 50,000 score. And 50,000 isn't much. There's much higher scores. But Jeff couldn't get past it, and it was making him mad. He's like, I got my roll of quarters this time. And I'm like, okay. So it's going to be a fun Friday. And then early Saturday, we're going to go airsoft. So, yay. Hangover airsoft. We'll see. I'll try and get minigun footage. But if it's too cold for the minigun because it runs on an HPA, we'll see. So we'll let you all know. But, guys, that's all we got for right now. Thanks for tuning on in. We're going to be back on Monday. We're probably going to be playing more of Power Wash. And unless I get something else set up, which I might do a Leon Kennedy one-shot and see if we can do something like the Albert Wesker. It seemed to work better when I was doing single player on some of these challenges. And there was also a challenge I found out, and I have to figure out how to tweak it, where we get 1,000 times something's loot. So we get like the max stack of what you can hold for that loot. And just to see the calamity you can get up to in the first day, I watched a guy get a gyrocopter his first day because he found so much loot. He sold it, got an insane amount of XP, leveled up, got really good loot, pulled a bunch of money, and a full day of looting. Loot. He almost didn't, and pulled the gyrocopter. So I'm like, how well can we break the game? We'll find out. So, yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. We're so close. So close to 30,000 subscribers, guys. Every subscription counts. And then we'll just have fun, zany antics on that. We'll do that. If we can get to 30,000 before Resident Evil 4 releases, that's next week, we could do it. I mean, 2 weeks ago, we were doing more than that in a day. So, yeah. If we hit 30,000 before Resident Evil 4 releases, so next week, I will do a 6-hour Resident Evil 4 stream on here. I'll do a 6-hour stream. And we'll just 6 hours straight, like, you know, a couple breaks interjected in there. But we'll just play it. We'll play it through nonstop, and you guys will watch me suffer the first live action, see how many times I die. Every time I die, we'll have to have like an Albert Wesker like little notch on the bottom. Oh my god, that would be so much fun. Well, you know what? I'll have to look into see if I can put a counter. So every time if I die, I can put up like ding. You know, I'm already kind of figuring out a way I might be able to do that. I don't know. But anyway, guys, be like duct tape. Stick to it. Bye-bye.